Good evening, good people. Yes, I'm doing something different with my hair. I guess I could have made it a little bit curlier, but anyways, I didn't have time. What's up, good people? Come on in, like and share this live, please. What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, comment where you at and what you're doing. What's up? How you doing, Shannon? Shannon Howard, Barbara. Hey, Aunt Barbie. What's up, good people? We're going to come in here and talk about us some fishing and hunting and what's going on in your lives. Uh-oh, got a fire going on over here. What's up? Let us know where you from. Please like and share this live so we can get it popping tonight. If you want to come on live, just send me an invite and I'll bring you on in as long as you're coming to talk about fishing and hunting. Any of those outdoor adventures, come on in and talk to us. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm a little tired, y'all. Today, if y'all seen on my regular page, I did a beet detox today. What's up, Aunt Barbie? I did a beet detox. So I could cleanse myself. I'm getting a little sluggish. What's up, Eric? How you doing today? You down there putting them down in Georgia. I can't wait for me to get out and hunt. I'm so excited. I need meat. I'm ready to get out there this year and get me some bucks. What's up, cousin? What's up? Y'all out fishing? Or y'all might be home by now because it's dark. Your cousin Larry said you need some clippers. Tell Larry to kiss my yellow. Hey! Tell him I got good hair. It just wild. And I got long hair. Tell him at least I got some hair. I be feeling like I went this year without a weave for a little while. But I got hair. So you tell him to hush, to hush. And it's hard to make it real curly all over. Well, it's not really hard. It just takes time. Like if I put the stuff in there and I finger, like when I do my bangs, it's easy to make my hair curly because my hair is natural. I don't have no perms or nothing in it. My hair is curly. My natural state of my hair is curly. It just, didn't feel like all that today. What's up, Anthony? I be seeing you down there with them hogzillas. I just pray one day that I get to come down there and fish with you. I seen those slabs, baby, you had today. Oh, goodness. I need some of them crappie. LOL, you'll get a few deer this season. I really hope so because um that's why I want my own land, people, because I hate relying on people. And that's what you have to do when you don't have your own land. And y'all just made it home. And because I always go with the same guys every year. But then I met some new people and they was like, oh, we'll take you. And then we're going to do this to do that. And so when the time comes, they'll leave you. But the guys that I've been hunting with every year, Keith and his cousin and them down in Fairfield, he's never forgot me. Every year he's let me, go hunting with them and I have a good time. But, I met some new people and they're like, oh, we'll go take you to East Texas. And then, they'll forget you. They really will. And, I don't mind chipping in for corn, doing work. I don't mind doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it costs to keep that up. I don't mind getting out there, getting on the tractor, pulling some stuff and cutting some stuff down. I told him I would help. But, we're going to see what happens, I'm not going to count the other guy out yet, but I know for a fact that Keith, he always has my back because, he knows that, hey, that's food. It's for my family. And that's the reason why I hunt. I don't trophy hunt. I'm hunting to put food in my freezer. So, hey. But I do want a head, this year. So I do because I want to be dazzling, y'all. And I know it sounds weird to be dazzled, but I do want to. I seen this guy on a YouTube. What's up, T Cole? And he had painted it and had rhinestones on the head of it. It looked really good, the European mount, and I want to do that to one. So yes. So what did y'all catch today, cousin? What's up, Kim? Ooh wee.
Nothing.
Oh wait a minute. I always think. Wait a minute. I gotta turn mine right. Okay, so that I can hear you. Did y'all? How did y'all do tonight, Robert? How you doing tonight, T Cole? So I'm really hoping I do get to go. Which I know, like Keith, they go every year. Him and his cousin Brandon, and we always have a good time. And I'll cook. They cook. We have a really good time when we go hunting. But sometimes they only go once. But I need to go two because I need two deer, and I need one hog, and I need some rabbits, and I need some squirrels. And I need a coon for Kim so I can take it to him so he can
Yeah.
smoke. No, just
Send
kidding.
it on. Yeah, send it on.
I get Kim a coon because I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll put it in the mail, have them freeze dried, and put them on in the mail to you.
I'll
Which,
take
how was your day today?
it all long.
Is it still cold?
It's warm this week.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it's gonna drop out Saturday night. Supposed to be 28, 32 for the high Sunday again. For the high.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah, this weather's changed up here.
Yeah, it was really nice today, and I thought about going, and then I drove because I had to go to the store, so I drove by the lake, and it was 14 to 20 miles gust winds or whatever.
Yeah.
It was winds
Wind
was
is
high.
ridiculous.
So I was like, ugh. But tomorrow the wind might be low, but then every time you look at it, then it talks about it says it's starting off low and then it goes up. And I'm like, man, what is going on with this wind?
Saturday's gonna blow again, so I'm gonna have to go bank fishing or something.
Yeah, that's what somebody was like, go bait fishing.
Yeah, I'm
I said,
not
I'm gonna
getting
have
blown
to.
off the lake again. Just to put my boat in and load it back up.
Yeah.
It ain't too much work.
Yeah, and forgot I have an eye appointment because the VA couldn't get me in, and they got me taking these drops, and they're making my eyes look like I'm a druggie or something. So they make my eyes red. So they got me a civilian doctor appointment to go check my eye pressure because I think those glaucoma drops, them ones, is making my eyes bad or something. I don't know. What's up, Eric? So I got an appointment Friday. Doing okay, Deanna. Went out today and got some mini nice crappies. I got paranoid. Why you get paranoid? Shoot, that's a good thing, Tico. I can't wait to get out and get me some. Deanna, can you add
Mm,
me to the live? Oh, yes, I sure can. Hold on, Eric.
yeah.
But I did enter a hunt for Texas for some women. Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you been doing? You catching anything, hunting anything?
Yeah, I've been catching a couple fish here, couple fish there.
Good evening, Lester. So how you do? Where you at again?
I'm
Nigeria.
way in Lawrence, South Carolina.
Nigeria.
Shut up, Kim. No, I ain't.
No, if it was dessert like that, I might actually.
You said north or south?
Definitely.
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, okay. I'll be trying to remember because my head be bad. He says, let us say we only can keep 10 per person. Oh man.
Where's
Ooh.
that at?
That's what T.
Oh
Cole
man, that
said.
ain't.
Is it per person per trip out? Be making
Ooh,
multiple trips.
I don't
dang.
know. We don't keep 20 here, and it gotta be at least 8 inches.
Oh, well, shoot you good. Ours is 10 and 25 here.
25 what?
Crappie.
Yeah, crappy.
We can't. Yeah,
25 crappie
we
and it
can't
had to
keep
be
with
10.
yours gotta be 10 inches. Ours gotta be 8.
Shoot, I would have
And
been
that ain't
able
no size.
hey,
I don't know.
it makes a sandwich. Shoot.
8 inches is not a size. I swear. I'll be like, man, the little eyeball and the 8 inches. I'm like, man, what a meat it on him. I'll be like, man, no meat on those fish. This 8 inch fish and he ain't a bone.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I be wanting some big ones so I can have some big fillets.
I want to go. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I want to go though. I want to go to Mississippi. Well, them boy catch them big crappers eggs.
Shoot, but you're not far from Anthony Blandon. He's on here tonight, and he's in I think Georgia. One of those Georgia, I think Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, one of those. You know, I'll be forgetting where people are from. And shoot,
Now
you
we
see
ain't
those
from North
hogs?
Carolina.
He caught some hogs today. He's always catching some hogs. I'm like, woo. I think he said none of them were less than 12,
No,
Oh
Dang.
13.
man,
13 or
I didn't know
12.
what
Yeah.
water he
He
fishes
said
on.
13.
Huh?
He didn't say or 12. He said 13.
13. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he caught some monsters today. He was just on your Anthony Blanding. And one of those states, you know, hey, he says, I
Somewhere
should
else.
say this, but we had. Well, you said we, T. Cole, so that's okay. We
he
had
said, "Don't tell
five people
nobody."
on the boat. 5 people fished with you today, T. Cole. That's your story and stick to it. Oh, see, he just said he's on here. He's in North Carolina.
Oh, he ain't but a couple hours from me.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, he be catching some monsters.
Yeah.
Cause 13 inches, that's a nice slab. Very
Oh yeah,
nice.
that's one nice fish. I catch my first 2 pounder. He go on the wall.
He said two.
You can put
Yeah.
any crappie you catch on the wall. You just ain't put my bass up there.
I catch my first 2 pounder. Yeah, he going on the wall.
The bass go to the freezer. I don't care how big they are.
They do it on PVC. He go to a lot of bass in the freezer.
I
All
eat
right.
bass too. He can get 8 too. The
We ain't
dish
doing it.
people.
We ain't doing it.
The biggest one, the biggest bass that I don't caught weighed, I want to say about 9 pounds.
Oh wow.
The biggest catfish I don't caught probably weigh, I want to say when we weighed them weighed 10.6.
I've never weighed any bass or catfish. I've only weighed my crappie, and I have caught one 2 pounder, and I acted a fool. So now I'm on a mission for a 3 pounder, and then I'm good. But if I could catch that 3 pounder at Crappie Fest, that would help me win. So Anthony's gonna be live from now on.
I don't even know if we have like maybe 2.5 pounds. I don't
But
think I've ever seen one. Like
Lester, he
3.
needs to be
oh man,
so
you
we
see
can
a three
watch him
pound
catch
crappie, you
some
can
big
see.
old monsters.
Who holds the state record right now with the biggest crappie? What is it, about 4 pounds?
No, I think it's 5 something, ain't it, Kim?
Yeah, almost 6.
Yeah, some
Ooh,
I don't
ooh.
know if it's that one black guy that caught it. I
It
don't know
is.
if his is the biggest, but I know
It
the last
is.
one I seen was some guy. He had a 5
Hey,
something,
It was circulating around. They
and
still show it sometimes.
and that was a few years ago.
When he caught it out of a farm pond, he didn't get to that one.
Back in the trash.
Oh,
Oh no,
okay.
I don't want him already. I took the trash out.
friend.
The actual record is 6 something before they even started keeping records. They didn't always have records.
Oh, okay.
So only fish that are in there when they started keeping record of them.
Oh, okay. I know a lady down here. She's got the record for Navarro Mills. A lady down here. I forgot how big. They said it was 4 or 5 pounds.
You know,
How you and Kim, how you been, Kim and Deanna? Haven't seen you guys in a while. Been working too much.
who
I
that?
know, T. Cole, you always working, but I ain't mad at you because there's a
Me
lot of
too,
people that
man.
ain't out there working. So hey,
I'm working 9 hours a day. I'm about tired of driving.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Kim, now quit crying about driving now.
Once you try,
I know I couldn't do it.
I'm back hurting.
It's too early in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm on
yeah,
the
I might
road.
be
leave
able to
at
pick the
5.
kids up from school, but taking
Yeah,
them,
I'm
I
on the
ain't.
road at 6.
Yeah, see, that's too early for me.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
6 o'clock, I just not be rubbing out of bed, coming outside to smoke a cigarette.
I don't know. See, I still be in bed at 6 o'clock. I wake up about 8:30 and have my coffee, do all my posts on Facebook, and chill out and relax.
Yeah, my first pickup is 6:36.
Mm-mm. See, I still be asleep.
Right. It's taking the wintertime. We out there at 5 in the morning trying to warm up those big freezers. I call them big freezers. That's what they are.
Well, at
Yeah.
least you ain't got to worry about blowing no more snow, Kim.
I gotta do my own.
He says, I'm so glad
Well,
we're not
yeah, you got to do your own, don't you? I
shut
mean,
down.
I
Yeah,
ain't gotta
that's
worry
true.
about the school.
Shoot, I just let mine melt. I don't get out there and shovel snow. I ain't shoveling no snow. When we do get it here, mm-mm.
I don't mind. It's a workout. And I'll let you know if you got a bad heart, get out there and start shoveling. Your heart gonna let you know when they find you in the driveway, toes up.
Mm. My uncle, my uncle Ray Ray, he live in Kansas, and Ray Ray is 83 or 84. His birthday is on the 17th of November. I think he'll be 84. And let me tell you, he's got a snow blower and they got a long driveway and sidewalk. He be out there doing his every year. I be like,
Yeah.
man, Ray Ray, you better hire somebody. I said, you'd be thinking you was spring chicken still. He be out there doing it.
Yeah, it's what you used to, you condition.
Yeah, that retired military, I guess.
But
Hey, I told him he
that's what
better
I'm
than
used
me.
to. I'm just used to working.
Mm. But you know what? I think that's what keep people young. When
Yeah.
you get older, you moving around doing stuff. So that's why people ask me, why don't you just pay somebody to mow your grass? Why? When I can still, I'm able bodied right now. So
Yeah, but you know how many people they found laying in the driveways, heart attacks in the wintertime?
he says, if you live in the Midwest, you gonna shovel snow.
Oh, you gonna
Yeah,
shovel at one point. It might not
yeah,
be a lot, but you gonna shovel at one point.
yeah. And we do.
Last year was a lot.
Oh yeah, for y'all it was.
yeah, they did.
Every bit of 20
That's
inches
for
last
them
year.
thing. Completely did them. See if I can fucking install this shit without
Oh,
taking
here
out.
we go.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Who is that? Zach?
This feels like they're wrong.
Huh?
No, I hear him back in the background. Somebody cursing back there.
Oh, yeah. I don't get very much snow here, Tico. Every once in a while we
Yeah.
do.
Every now and then, you never know.
We don't get no snow here.
What's up, Fred? When you coming down here and take me to catch some of them monsters?
Eric, yeah, Eric Norris, add him to the lie.
No, I already added them.
No, that's the wrong Eric.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it's wrong. Eric Norris. Eric, Eric
Huh?
N.T. Norris. Morris.
Oh,
Man, we don't get no snow here.
he's not on there now.
Yeah, you added the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Because
My
Eric
bad.
N.T.O. Morris.
Oh, I thought it was what I thought I added.
You added Eric, but it's the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I can't see. My
Going
bad,
there,
Eric.
Huh?
going to grab something. I'm not getting
I haven't had
takeout. I'm
a
going to the
chance to
store.
use my new jigs by Kim because it's been too windy.
Who's
He
that?
says, when
Oh,
I get back
Lester.
from Vegas, we can. Okay, Fred. Hello, DeAndre.
I forget something somewhere.
I'm so glad we're not affected by the government shutdown. Yeah. What's up, Fred? I didn't even see you. I'm way behind. What's up,
Yeah.
DeAndre Butler?
I messed up and I added. I thought I Eric. Can you? My bad, Eric. Are you still out there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, we was looking. You're Eric. What? Taylor?
Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was another Eric that was trying to
She
have me
thought she
add
added the
him.
other Eric.
Yeah,
What's the wrong name? She can't see.
I can't, y'all. That's why I'm going to the eye doctor on Friday.
Please do. Please do.
Need to go to the East Lex, Texas, and around Sherman. Yeah, I'm hopefully go this week. Because they got that crappie tournament Saturday. I'm not going to be in it, but I know Lamar is, so I think I might go out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that order's done. Oh, damn,
He
man.
said fish don't mind the shutdown either. They don't.
That's the only thing I needed.
They probably running because they know we hungry because of the shutdown.
Can't get those because all these is open.
Come on.
And they're like $1.50 a
It's on
can.
Lake Fork, Fred.
Which, I mean, that's not
It's
bad.
something marina.
He said he can only see 2 people.
Oh, it's I don't know
Put
why.
on about to leave your ass. You ain't
All
fucking
right, that's
coming.
on
Hey,
Hey,
hold.
hey,
mute
hey,
your
hey.
mute your thing, Eric.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
Eric.
let y'all go because we don't want y'all cussing.
They have them at Walmart? They might. I probably gotta go to Ingles anyways. It's a freaking but they're in a green package. I want some of them. I want one of them and one slate. Shoot me a text with what it is that
Hey,
you want, because I'm gonna forget.
I
mute your
can't
thing.
mute your thing. Hold
I'm
on.
probably just gonna do
How do
like
you remove
3
him?
different flavors of ramen. Okay.
How come it won't let you move him?
It will.
Oh, there it goes. I'm sorry, Eric. You had too much cussing going on in the background. For my people, I got a cooler to clean. I caught today. Oh wow! See,
Who's that?
everybody's catching them. DeAndre Butler.
Oh, all I'm catching is wind and 4-foot waves coming over my boat. Shit. It'll happen one of these days. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope to get out too. If I can get out before it gets too cold, maybe I give me some luck boots.
Yeah.
He said our virgin ears. Yeah, I had to remove it. I don't know why you can only see two. I think maybe he might had an Android, Anthony. But I just removed him, but he's still on my screen so that I probably could still add other people.
Yeah, I
But
still see his picture.
I tried to remove it. Because I don't, try not to do all that cussing.
Yeah.
I know I got a potty mouth sometimes, but hey, he says, I'm going on a trip tomorrow. Where you going, Fred? You say you're in Vegas now fishing or you're going ready to go to Vegas?
Okay, what I got to do now? Hmm.
Kim, did you see my meme today?
Yeah, I seen that. You need to stop. I just seen about an hour ago. I'm like, got the
Uh,
horse kicking people out the way. I'm like, you need to stop.
he got the cows.
Ain't
He's
that
like,
good?
I catch him year round. I try to, DeAndre. No, I'll be in Vegas next Monday. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's some marina. They're having for a crappie tournament Saturday, the 8th on Lake Fork. And Lamar, he's supposed to be in it. So he's going down there to pre-fish this week. But I can't catch him year round, DeAndre, in my kayak because I don't want to put on no muck boots and I'm scared of the cold water. I ain't gonna lie. Now I get on a boat with my fishing buddies, because they usually fish in the wintertime. We're gonna see if they fish this year. Because if not, I gotta find me some new fishing buddies with a boat because they be doing too much. He's getting back on the trails. I guess so. Lamar Harris, because he's going. Because he did a couple in Houston, but he said he's going to do this one at Fork. Lamar, yeah, Lamar Harris. Oh, look, he said, "Quit telling my business." My bad, Lamar. I should know your butt was out there lurking somewhere. You always be doing the sneak attacks. Oh, Lamar Bunting. Oh, I don't know him.
No, Lamar. He got kicked off with Hayden Jeffries.
Oh, okay. Well, I know of him, but I don't know
Yeah.
him.
No, he ain't out there yet. I think he's gonna come back though eventually.
No. Where's Lamar Bunting from? I've only seen him on
Arkansas.
Arkansas. I don't think I follow him though. I think I seen him in maybe a video or two, but I don't think I follow him.
Yeah, they fish Ozark rods.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Mattingly stuff.
If anybody wants
Crappie
to come on,
Monster. Same with Jordan Sanders. He fishes the same stuff. Crappie Monster, Ozark rods.
oh yeah. Hello, Matthew, Jackie, Richard Baker, Red Fishing, North Carolina. If anybody wants to come on, just send me an invite. I don't blame him for not putting up with the haters on that circuit.
Oh, they haters. That's for sure.
Is he in the Magnolia? He does. He don't even do the Magnolia one with um.
He's in Arkansas.
So you can't do the Magnolia one.
Yeah, but he don't want to drive all the way to Arkansas to fish in Mississippi.
Basically, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, they fished the tournament circuit together.
Um.
Because he
Okay.
was always coming in second, and Hayden was always coming in first.
Oh, okay.
So then the numbers were going down in the tournament, so they had to figure out a way to get them both out of there.
He said, "Why are y'all's cameras so close?" You know, Anthony, it does that on Facebook when you only have two people, and then the more people you add, the smaller you get. Because right now we're right probably blown up like huge.
Yeah.
and, and that's what I don't know why Facebook does that, but they do that on here when you go live and there's only two people, they're big, and then the more because you can only add four people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh, Kim went away. Uh-oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, well, that's good because you know what? It put that other guy off. Okay, there we go. I'm glad you did that. Did you get kicked off?
No, big fingers. I hit something.
Oh, well, I'm glad because that removed the other picture.
Oh, yeah, sure did.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why Anthony is because the number of people on here, Facebook does
I'm
that.
trying to come on so we can get it small.
You want to come on, Anthony, and talk about your fishing out there? Tell a little bit about your fishing, if you don't mind. I flew off to Kansas like Dorothy.
Who's
Fred.
we
He
supposed to
said,
be hooking up Fred soon.
I want a pie too. Oh, Jackie said hello, Kim.
Hey, Jackie.
He said, Kim, when are we going to Toronto?
Oh, I want to go. Like, real simple. This weather's unstable. But it's been so windy here. It was crazy, man. You can't fish. It's too windy. I've
I
been blown off
know.
the lake the last 3 trips.
I know I was talking to somebody the other day that was talking about ice fishing in the group, and they was talking about how I need to try it. I was like, man, it's just so scary. But you never know. I said I might want to come up there up north one day and try it, but it just
No,
seems so scary.
no, it's safe. It's thick, man. It ain't like here. You got to make sure. But there, it's thick. And they're driving cars and leaving RVs out there for all year, all winter. It's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Because, that's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're
You
not
know,
used to it, it's scary at first. 'Cause I didn't like it either. But once I got out there, I was like, turn the corner. There was 30 other trucks out there. I was like, oh, they all willing to die. Should we all gonna die together? Then I guess.
kids said we all gonna die together.
Yeah, there was 30 other trucks, and there's a lot of trucks out there for on the ice.
Yeah. Try
So,
ice fishing to Tico. Jackie Fred said Kim and Deanna aren't the only ones on here. You supposed to say hello to everyone. He said hello, Jackie. Yeah. I might try it though one day. But I just
yeah.
gotta make sure.
If you're scared, just go north.
I
You
had
ain't got to worry about
for a second, can't chat right now, maybe in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, Anthony. My dad said he don't care if he saw King Kong skating on the lake. He's not getting on it.
it. You can die on dry land, man.
Fred is funny. He said King Kong. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, ice fishing was fun, man.
I be watching. I think what made me scared is because I be watching the people who live the Alaska people, and one day that couple was driving their snowmobile across the lake and it fell in, and I was like, oh my goodness. She says hello to him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. You're good, Jackie. He's messing with you. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I think that cracking sound, but they say when the cracking sound, it means it's making new ice or something
Yeah,
pre-freezing
it's
something.
making ice.
Yeah. Because that's my favorite thing. I used to love Port Authority and all those Alaska people, the living off the grid Alaska people. I love it. Yeah. So I said, you never know. I might try it one day. I think what can you ice? I might need to go up there because my cousin and them are in Chicago. Yeah, I go up there and ice fish with them. But I was just like, why can't you ice fish from the bank?
What are you gonna do? Throw it out and hope it falls into the hole?
Yo,
That
he
ain't how it
said,
works.
oh heck no. Only ice I fish on is in the fish is fish is from the refrigerator. If it's cracking, I'm running. He says people don't buy the right gear for ice fishing. You gotta buy the right gear. Lester, I need something that's gonna be like what you call it. Well, I guess it ain't gonna matter if I fall in the water and go up under the ice, huh? I was gonna say, how your life vest blows up. Maybe I need to get a one of those like a full body thing that just blows up once you hit the water, but that won't make sense, huh? That ain't gonna make sense. That don't even make sense, does it?
The Mustang had one.
Oh yeah, they sure do. Cause I seen it with that guy on the kayak.
Yeah,
Or
my
no,
buddy
was he
has
on the?
one.
No, he was a boat.
He's got had his for years. Well, shoot, since he had one since what, 89?
Yeah, I did see that. Somebody showed it on the one of
Yeah,
those
it's a suit that it floats
yeah.
for cold when you're in the cold if you ever fall in. And that's why I ain't trying to get on the lake when it's windy this time of year because you don't be taking on no water when it's this cold. It ain't like the summer. You can take some splash. It's warm.
Yeah,
You
that's
ain't got
true.
to try to take no water when it's so cold like that.
I know
No,
some guy
thank you.
my group today asked, do you think the fish can see the water? And some guy responded back, uh, can you see air? Fell out laughing. I was like, y'all are too funny. He says we got some lakes around here that don't freeze up because of the power plant.
Yeah, we do too.
A
Pretty
lot of
good.
ours don't freeze. I mean, it has to be like a really bad freeze, Tico, for ours to freeze down here. I mean, I haven't seen them, but except for like I said, during the freeze that time, Lake Arlington did freeze, and I think I seen Fishing Ken out there. I think he was out there
He
and
had
doing
that
some
suit on. It was
videos.
40 degrees. He had on that suit, that 100-mile-an-hour suit, like it was 10 below zero. I'm like, man, it ain't even cold out there.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
You ain't got no real cold, bro.
Yeah, only time we got that real cold is when it shut down. When we had that freeze, what 2 or 3 years ago, and I shut down all the the power everywhere, the wires, because Texas wasn't made for that type of coldness, and
No,
it shut
man.
down everything. My pool and everything froze. I was like, oh my gosh, my feelings was so hurt. But I can tell you one thing. I was in Korea, so I got one of those little indoor, the little plates that you grill with from Korea. Shoot, man, I was up in here, had the little propane little thing. Shoot, I was good to go. I had water, I had food that I could cook. I was like, damn, I got it made
Yeah.
up in here. I had me some meat blankets and I was good. I didn't even turn on my fireplace.
The ice is what you don't want.
Yeah, that's
The
what we
ice
had. We
storms is
had
what you don't
ice,
want.
everything, snow, ice. It was bad. I mean, I think it was what, a week or two. It was the worst snowstorm and ice storm they've had in like I don't know how many years. I knock on wood. I pray we never get one of them again.
Oh, it'll
Because
happen, but it's just far and
Texas is
few
not
between.
equipped for that.
No, it ain't. This doesn't that in all type of places they ain't used to do it before. It's how it is. This weather's messed up, man.
Yeah, global warming at its best. Like it's 80 degrees today.
Yeah. It was just 32 Saturday at 15, 20 mile an hour wind.
I said, I think that's why our fish are confused because they don't know what to do because it's hot one day. And like I said, when I was out there, just Monday, my water was 75 degrees. So,
It was 56 Saturday.
yeah. So, yeah, I was like, wow. I was surprised that the water was so warm. Like I said, and I got out there in my little swim shoes and stuff, and the water was really, really warm. I was like, wow. Because, I just knew the water was going to be slightly cold, you know, but from the rain, we had all that rain, water was still warm. I was like, boy, these little poor little fish is probably like, ugh.
Mhm.
But I hope I could get out sometime this close to the week because I don't want to get out there. They said that Lake Arlington has just been so packed during the weekends. And I hate going to the lakes when they're just packed because them people don't be watching out for me. They have no kayak courtesy. We are seasoned around here for the cold weather. Bring it on. Well, Tico, send it
Yeah,
right on up
right.
there to you, okay?
I'm ready.
I
I've been
want it to
waiting
go
for
on up to you because we don't need none of that negativity in Texas. None of it. If it could stay 80 degrees, I would be happy.
it. Man, if y'all seen them fish school up, you wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I needed to get colder so I could hunt too.
I mean, you can just sit there and fill up your cooler in less than 3 hours.
Yeah.
And
I
that's the thing, we ain't out there 4 or 5 hours. It only takes a couple hours in the wintertime. If that,
yeah.
sometimes it's like every drop.
I just want to go out and catch my first limit on my kayak. That's all I want. I just want to catch a limit on my kayak. All by myself. A limit. 25 crappie. I said tell her again, Kim.
It
I know that's the best. And really the crappie,
is.
cold weather crappie, it is really the best. I do
Mm.
agree with Ken when he says, because you could tell the difference in the meat, the texture of the meat.
Yeah.
You really can.
You ain't got to put them on ice. They already cold.
Yeah. And the meat is a little bit, well, it's a lot bit firmer.
A lot firmer.
Yeah.
Lays better, tastes better, cleaner, and they fat and they huge too.
Yeah. They got some better, it's easier for me to flay them like that too, for me.
A lot of people from Texas, like, just put them on ice. They're just cold and mushy, the same thing. They ain't firm. They've done that. They don't change nothing. Just makes them cold. And it shocks the meat.
Yeah, because I was looking at that after you said that one day. I was watching a video that I had filleted some fish, and I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? Look how it does look mushy. You
Oh
know,
yeah, it
I
is
was like,
mushy.
it does look different from the ones that I clean in the wintertime. And
Hmm.
but I guess I never really did pay attention to it. I just be filleting up because I was happy after I learned how to fillet with a fillet knife. I didn't know how to act.
But I mean, if you ain't used to, some people just don't get the cold weather like, so they don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about the summer fish.
But I want them all.
I
I don't
know.
discriminate.
I'll catch them, and I don't just give them away.
I ain't gonna discriminate. They can all get a free ride to the freezer.
I mean, they eat good. They just ain't the same. That's all.
Yeah.
You fried, it's gonna be crispy.
Yeah.
It's just nice not to need a live well. You don't have to put them in a live well. I just slap them in a bucket right there behind me.
Yeah, because in the summertime here, baby,
Okay.
you on a boat, you better have a cooler with some ice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if not, them fish will not make it. They're gonna be bad.
Eyes be all white, and when the eyes turn white, that's when the meat gets bad.
Yeah. That's what some guy was talking about there today, Christ Boyd, when he was asking about one of his posts about do people know if you could tell if the fish is fresh? And I was like, yeah, the eye color.
You look at them eyes, you can tell.
Hmm.
He don't went to the upper room.
Yep. I was like, shoot. But my thump bag works, I'll be able to keep them in the water. But you won't need that. But in the summertime, shoot. Texas, it'd be so hot. You gotta have a cooler with ice in it, put them fish on. We don't never use the live well in the summertime.
There ain't no point.
Because if you do, you're just gonna have to put a whole bunch of I guess you could put the ice in the live well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. But they just bring a cooler usually.
And that way you ain't got all the slime in there. You ain't got to clean it out afterwards. You just rinse out your cooler and
Be
go
done.
on about your business.
Yeah.
But in the summer, they got a lot of slime.
Oh, I know.
They are slimy too. That's what another thing I don't like.
Yeah, and that's why I like to come home and clean mine. But I've had some time where we be fishing at nighttime. And you come home and I've been too tired to clean them, and so I leave them on ice in the
You pick them
garage.
up and all that.
Line, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
see. And they
oh,
produce a lot more of that in the summer because they're protecting themselves from parasites. So that slime that's what protects them is their slime.
I'd be
Anything.
like, ugh, I'd be like,
That's
this
why I
is
hate
so
when people
gross.
pick up catfish with a towel and throw them back. I'm like, you're just killing it. You're taking off all of his protection when you pick them up with a towel. If you're scared of it, have somebody that knows how to take it off. Take it off.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
burns me up when people do that.
I'm just like, he's not gonna get you. I was like, oh, it's like, oh, just wipe your hand off after you get done touching him.
Well, they're afraid to get finned. Just learn how to handle fish.
Yeah,
Educate yourself on how to handle fish.
yeah. Do it
You
whichever
don't
way.
lip walleye. You put catfish, you put your fingers behind their fins. There's you lip bass, you lip crappie. You just gotta educate yourself on how to take care of the fish.
Yeah. And what's easier for me because my hand, I just do it by the stomach, turn around and grab them by their stomach and grab them
Or
instead of
just
trying
get
to
your
put my
gripper.
hand over the fin because the fin, um, I be like, I just do it the opposite direction and I put my finger in their mouth because it don't hurt. They be like, oh, he got teeth. Man, the catfish teeth is not going to hurt you when
It's
they're
more of a
hand
gristle.
size.
It's more of a
Now,
gristle than a tooth. It ain't no teeth. It's like just
yeah.
rough.
I was
Or
like,
they get the grippers. Get the fish gripper. Stick it in their mouth and clamp it if you don't want to grab them. But don't put a towel on them.
yeah, And I
Hmm.
guess I ain't never been, and I have been, poked by a catfish way back in the day. But now since I've decided I'm just gonna grab them by their stomach. Shoot, I ain't never had no problem doing a fish.
It don't hurt that bad. Just stings for a while.
Hmm.
Yeah, people like they're gonna kill you because they fin you. It ain't gonna hurt. You been poked by other stuff.
Thank you. Paper cuts hurt worse
You know, dude.
and be lasting forever too. You even forgot about it. You touch something, you be like, ooh. Yeah. And that's the one thing that when I had to go when I went ocean fishing, I had to remember because when you freshwater fish for so long, and I remember we first time we went to Mexico and I was ready to grab the thing and Robert was like, make sure you don't put your hand in their mouths. He goes, because a lot of these fish have teeth
Right.
beyond, and
They're toothy. Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's true,
The
huh? And I was
saltwater
like,
fish are toothy.
yeah. But I have been freshwater fishing, and I was like, oh yeah, because we went deep sea fishing, and that's
Mhm.
when I caught that wahoo. And the guy was like, don't worry about it. I just spear him. How they hook him.
Yeah, they gaff them.
Yeah, but I was
You
like,
gotta
shoot.
educate yourself.
Hmm. But I forgot about that because I was like, shoot, they do have some chompers. Because look at
Yeah.
the sheephead. Sheephead got some big teeth. They teeth bigger than
They got
ours.
human teeth. They need to brush them because they kind of green. They kind of yellow.
They do. They got some big old chompers.
Yeah, just like teeth look like human mouth, just bigger. I was like, that's some crazy fish there, man.
Yeah, it is. I was like, man,
I'll be cracking up looking at this fish.
how you doing, Anthony?
What up? What up? What I missed?
What's up,
Uh,
man?
just talking about fish, the teeth of the fish, and from the ocean and the fresh water. When people be getting ready to, well,
That's
me grab them by the mouth.
I don't know. Ocean fish?
No, I know not to do that now. But when I first, went, I was like, my cousin was like, "Don't do it," and I was like, "Oh yeah."
No, I can't even see. I can't even see y'all no more. When I came on the screen.
Oh, you have an Android?
Yep.
Oh,
that's
that's
why.
why. Well,
That's
we
why.
see you and everybody else sees you, but Androids, I don't know, for some reason when you do lives, I think unless an Android person starts it, then you won't be able to see. I think Androids can see Androids.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Cause
What you tired up before I got on the screen? You tired up a jig that looked like a leech or something. You doing something for like panfish, shellcracker, and bluegill?
Yeah, that was a damsel. You probably talking about that one.
I can't see nothing, so
Oh,
I was
yeah, it's a damsel. The first
yeah, I
one
was
I was
talking.
tying. Yeah, I do
Okay.
panfish flies too. I do fly fishing too.
Yeah, I figured that's what that was. I was like, dang, he must be tying that for some bluegill.
Oh yeah, shell crackers, bluegill, crappie.
Oh, is the camera close up, or could
well,
y'all can see me?
yeah, we see you now. You're fine. I mean, because this more people get on, the smaller you are. So now you're just normal. We can see your full, face, and probably down to your where your hand is at right now. Yeah,
Hello.
we see all that.
Yeah, we see you. You just can't
Oh,
see her. We see you though.
uh, that's
Yeah.
what's up.
So how long you been fishing for? All your life, or
Um, yeah, you can say all my life. I would say it depends on how you look at it. You talking about fishing as a kid, or you talking about like really hunting fish down fishing?
yeah, really, yeah.
um, Probably honestly about 20 years. I retired when I was 22 years old, so I've got nothing but fishing under my belt.
Dang, I thought I retired young. Boy, you got me beat by 20 years.
Yeah, this year marks 20 years of retirement.
Oh wow, let's
And
see.
huh?
I said blessings to you. It's a beautiful life.
I guess it's a what we call is my life is a hobby.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you get to do what you want. So, and you guide too, right?
I'm not really. I just I teach people how to fish. I think it's a them captains, them guys. That's a whole different world. They most of them take you, put you on fish. I don't do that. And I tell people I don't care if you catch fish, especially if you're on my boat. It's like if you don't understand why them fish are there, or you don't understand how to catch them, I don't think you deserve to catch one. So it's more of a teaching thing.
Oh, okay. One of the guys said, Anthony, we like your live videos. I'm glad you got the longer ones now. His
Oh,
name is Lester Henderson.
okay. Well, yeah. I just decided to start doing lives. I noticed all my edit videos are it's stacking up on YouTube, and I don't have no live, so I'm gonna pretty much stop doing edited videos for now, and just it's less work. I just get on, cut the
It is
camera on,
less work.
and
You right.
less work. I mean, my
It is
videos
what it
before,
is.
yeah, them videos before I was putting in 25 and 30 hours for just for one edit. So I'm like, I ain't got enough support or enough thumbs up. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do lives.
And do you put
Yeah.
your lives on Facebook? I mean, on YouTube?
Yes, I only do
Okay.
them on YouTube. I
Oh,
ain't, I ain't, fig- I ain't figured out how to make it send notifications to everybody. I get a lot of folks saying, "Man, I miss your live. I miss your live," and I'm like, must be your notifications.
well,
Yeah.
they
You know,
turn on the bell that I learned that, or if you go on YouTube, if you're on YouTube live, if they're subscribed to your channel, they got to turn on their bell. So you have to tell them to turn on the notification for your YouTube. And if you do it on live on Facebook, then you can download your like the live we're on tonight. After I get done, I can download it to my phone and post it to YouTube because I have
Oh
a
yeah,
YouTube channel. So you can do that too. So if you do a live anywhere except for TikTok, you could always download it to your phone and upload it to YouTube.
oh yeah. I wouldn't. I don't think I ever do live outside of YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. I see a lot of people do Facebook lives, man. I ain't really into Facebook. I'm barely into YouTube. you you
right.
know, so
But
I
we like
don't know.
seeing your videos though. Like you said, I guess I didn't know you was going live on there. So now, and that's what I have to go do is on my, and I just found that out the other day. Is that reason why I'm not getting, I didn't want the notifications dinging my phone. So I didn't turn on the bell, but I was told that I could turn on the notifications to where it'll just put a number my YouTube. So when my friends, people that I'm on go live, I can see it because I follow quite a few of y'all, and I didn't know you went live on YouTube now.
Yeah, I'm a I was talking to my homeboy Andre. He was saying that I'm gonna do a post date, right? And basically, I'm gonna pick a date next week, and I'm gonna post um 3 or 4 days in advance. That way, it should pop up on YouTube, and when you see it under my name, I guess you can hit notify me when I go live.
Yeah.
So that's another way to
It's
do it.
basically like tell them there's a show coming up and they can see it.
Exactly, like it's like a yeah.
Yeah. You
So
put it up there. I'm going live such and such a date, and it'll be up there, and they can see it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I plan on doing for the next one. But the crazy thing about it is, I feel like if I do that, say if I schedule it for like what it is Tuesday, let's just say Tuesday of next week, and then let's just say I go to a different lake, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just go live. I think it would mess up the scheduling that I have. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Really, I don't care. It's just
He just want to fish, huh?
yeah, like I ain't worried about it. I think that it's all algorithm based anyway. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It really is, and then on all of them, because like my shorts on, like, I don't get very many views on my long videos, but on my shorts on YouTube, I get more views. So, I don't know. But,
Yeah, but it
I
ain't
just,
long. People like to
yeah,
click in. It don't matter how long they watch, as long as they click on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
A view is a
people
So
got.
far
view.
away from getting monetized and so unreal because I only got like 117 people. So I said I'll get there one day,
I get
What's
paid
up,
every
Bama
month from
Sip?
Facebook.
Yeah. And I don't, and I don't, and, I don't understand Facebook because I guess some people get paid really good. I just get paid okay. But
Yeah, it's
excuse
all
me, they
about them
said
views.
TikTok is,
You gotta post those reels.
yeah, and
Yeah,
now,
And reels are shorts.
yeah, and everything now, videos and all that stuff from my fishing, whatever it is, they turn into reels. And I still don't understand because I get a lot of views, but I guess I'm not getting millions. So I don't know.
I
So
don't know.
how's,
So I don't get paid through none of that stuff, so it don't matter.
oh, you
Right.
don't?
Oh no, That's why I don't. That's why I ain't really into it. Like, most of my videos are flagged, especially my YouTube videos. Most of those, because of my introduction, they flag all my videos that got my intro in it. It's flagged. So whenever it's flagged, what they'll do is they'll show you what you have to cut out, and then they'll unflag it, and then you can get paid for it. But I'm the type like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep what I got. I rep King
Right.
Jesus at all times. So
Thank you.
you get what I'm saying? So it ain't.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm gonna cut out what I believe or any of that
You
for the
should.
system.
Right. You
Yeah.
Yeah,
shouldn't.
and,
Ain't
and,
like
and
you gonna
for
get rich.
exactly,
Whatever. I got my bills are paid. I don't need y'all.
Thank you. Yeah.
exactly. That,
Yeah.
I think that's what it boils down to. It's like, yeah, people say, man, you can make a lot of money. I'm like, nah, uh, I ain't
Yeah.
even trying to make a bunch of money. Not like that. You know what? My bills are paid. You
Thank
know, that's all that matters. My health is okay.
you. Yeah. I'm
At the end of the
rich.
day, yeah, you
Thank
can't
you.
you can't take this stuff with you when you leave.
You
No.
sure can. Anthony, Bama Sip said, Anthony Blanding, your DIY live scope put me on a ton of fish.
Yeah, right. Oh, the $5 live scope. Oh yeah, hooking them in the back and throwing them out. I used to do that as a. My uncles did that when I was a kid. They would go like bluegill fishing and sometimes crappie fishing. And the first fish they caught, they would always hook a bobber in the back of them and throw them out and just follow that fish around. Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool video just to do to show how the old school used to do it.
That's the real fish finder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
pretty neat. Yeah.
yeah. Um, that's how you just, especially in the fall when you're gonna have fish migrating from the deeper water to the shallows. That'll help you actually track your fish. I've done a lot of pond management throughout the years, um, and a lot of my clients, they want to know where their fish are going. Because they say, man, I go out there in the summertime, I know exactly where they at. But I can't find them in the winter. So instead of getting like physical trackers that you stick into the fins of the fish, I would just go out and fish, take little 1/4 inch stoppers, use different colors, and I would catch a fish, hook it in the back, and just let that fish swim around. That's how we kind of track them through the seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
So, I mean, it works. I mean, it
Yeah, hey. Fish
definitely
for
works.
sure. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. I never seen that before. But that would, I guess so, because just like Lamar was saying, when they put that fish in the pond, they don't know what happened to the fish, because they didn't, they just didn't know where they went in the pond.
Well, I mean, if you want to spend some money and use a tracker, you can buy trackers, but it's like a subscription type of thing. And I think each tracker is like $39.99. So, man, you gonna spend about $1,000 just to track 15 fish. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't.
Yeah, it ain't
That's the
that
old school
serious.
with it. Yeah, it ain't
Yeah.
that serious.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
uh,
Fish.
Just do it the old school way.
So
Right.
if they go real deep, do the bobbers still stay there, or
Well, yes. Well, it works like so in a pond. Like so, you're talking about ponds. Now you might have the first thing you need to know is how deep is your pond, right? If you got say the deepest, probably around the dam. Say the deepest is 9 or 15 feet. Well, just put nine. You put 15 to 20 foot on that fish. So no matter how deep, even when he goes to the bottom, that
yeah?
bobber will still be floating.
Okay, I get it though. Okay,
You
okay,
get it?
yeah,
Because
okay,
you don't want to do that and say you at like Clark's Hill Lake where it's like 100 feet deep, and you went in a cove and the cove is 15 foot deep. When that fish go out and start going deeper, that bobber gonna go in the water. You'll never see him.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, so it won't be for a big lake. It's just a little pause. Okay.
There's little ponds. I know on my lake, we got a big lake, but when you go to the north side ain't at the deepest. You're talking 25 feet. I'm talking. It's normally everything around there is 15 to 20. And so if you took a 20-foot line, you could pretty much track some fish in the spawn out there because that's where they'll stay in those areas. Fish ain't gonna move far. Um, from what I've been seeing tracking them, crappie will move 100 to about 150 yards to 200 yards on average. From what I've been seeing, as far as tracking some of the fish, um, they don't just go back to the same area every day, like how we go home every day from work or something. And the whole lake is their home, so they just in different rooms each day.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
even
they
think
live in
about
that
it that
same
way.
area of that lake their whole lives. People think, oh, they're gonna swim all the way to the other side of the whole lake. No, they don't. They live in that area their whole life.
Yeah, a
Why would
lot
they
of
do that?
times.
And there's just as much bait there as there is on the other side of the lake.
Yeah. Well, it depends on their year class. A lot of times, um, you know, good. There's a 7 year cycle on most lakes.
Mhm.
Um, that most people don't. I guess I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. Hell, I don't think I even hear biologists talk about it. But you ever notice like during the spawn, this is when you really notice it. You'll have 1 year the spawn takes place and everybody's catching fish, say in a well-known cove, right? And
Mhm.
then the next year you go to that cove during the spawn and the fish are not there. And then you go the next year, they still not there. And then it's like the fourth year they show up again. There'll be a bunch of fish there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
You ever
We
lake's
was
notice
going
it?
just
through that now.
Yeah, we was just talking about that the other day about like Lake Fort. Nobody when we did that tournament caught over a three. No one caught a 3 pounder. And
Mhm.
no one. That they were just like during the spawn they were just obsolete. We just couldn't find them, and so they were saying maybe this year they'll be back. I
Well,
guess so.
if it's your fourth year, then maybe
Yeah, it's a
trimester
cycle.
year. It's during their trimester year. So basically, crap are almost, and most fish are, when it comes to this, they're almost like salmon. Salmon is born upstream, and then as an adult, they go back out, and then when it's time for them to mate, they follow that path all the way back to the place they was born.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Same thing kind of applies with the crappie. So if you got a cove that the crappie was born in, um, it leaves. If it makes it leaves, and then when it returns, when it's about 8 to 9 inches, its first cycle. That's normally 4 years. Its first cycle, and then from say your nines through your 12s, this is their adult prime years for them to spawn. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, okay,
Mhm.
And so that's a lot of times, and we got big lakes, right? Like I would say Jordan Lake is way bigger than Sharon Harris, but I know that when those fish are, say, on the north end in one of the pockets, well, I always notate in my head the last time it was like a big crappie run in that area. And so I know that every third to fourth year to check that area just right off the bat.
oh okay.
You get what
Hello.
I'm saying?
D
Uh,
Web.
Yeah.
One guy says Kirby Ham says I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing.
oh, well, yeah. Well, like I said, it's a lot of things that people don't really talk
Well, what's
about.
up, Kirby?
But
Yeah.
yeah, 3
And
4
that's a good,
years. So,
that's good. That's why I tell people you can learn stuff from all different types of people when
yeah,
talk to them, especially when they know. Because that's why, like, Kim's my mentor. Because he teaches me. I mean, he really is. Because I've learned so much by being live with him that I just never knew about the bugs and the nymphs and the bugs and this. You just don't never know those things because some people just get out and fish. So and they don't really understand it. And then when you meet people that can tell you stuff, like I didn't know about the cycle either. So
well, that's good to know when you're, especially if you're a bank buster. You know what I'm saying? If you like hitting them banks, it's important to mark year by year what era you found them in because the next year they probably not going to be there. But you give it that third to fourth year, it just depends on really how much bait fish you have because why I say that the growth of those fish. If you got a fast growing lake because it's got millions of bait fish, then it's normally the third year. But let's say you got an average fishery where those fish are not fast growers, it's always the fourth year. I see that a lot in ponds and smaller lakes in that eight 8 acre to 20 acre class. But I'm just telling you from my experience, from having to kind of figure this stuff out for clients.
but that's good information though.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's
Thank
why
you,
I'm so
sir.
successful from the bank because I spend more time on the bank than I have been in boat because
Yeah.
I know
there
what they
you go.
doing. I know where they are. I know what they're doing. I know where they go.
I I tell folks I got more time on water than I do on land. But and that's a literal truth.
Yeah.
For 7 years, all I did is I lived in parking lots, right off the lakes for 7 years. I lived in 19 states from Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, California, and I was literally a boat with a camper on the back of the boat and my boat. I mean, my truck, my camper, and my boat. And so I didn't have an apartment or an address for 7 years. Well, at
Oh
least
wow.
until I came back to the East Coast. So all I did is fish. But back then I was targeting bass. I was targeting a lot of bass. I'm a bass fisherman before anything. So most of my knowledge coming from other fish, or I kind of use my bass method to actually do that. I got to a point where, like when I used to been, it started at Sam Rayburn and
Oh
and
wow.
Lake Fork. I got a 13.7 largemouth bass out of Lake Fork when I was there. I got it mounted. So,
Oh
but
wow.
it was a good bass. But I would Google the lake that I was on, and my rule was when I was visiting different states, different lakes, the rule was I would Google how many species it had, and then I wasn't allowed to leave the lake until I've caught a limit of each species. And so we're talking about drum, smallmouth, walleye, uh, bass, stripers, sauger, muskie. Um, it would take me 7, 8 months at a time, based on how many species that you had in your lake, to actually do a limit of each one before I leave to another lake.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I can pretty much track down any species out there just because that was kind of my rule. The shell cracker, bluegill, didn't matter. I can fish them. I can find them. Uh,
Oh well, can you come fish with me for no let me stop. For Crappie Fest in Lake Fork? No, let me stop. I need a win. Shoot, dang. That's pretty. That's
Kirby, I
pretty
see you
powerful.
watching. Appreciate you. So what?
I said that's pretty nice. Hello, Joseph. We're not ignoring y'all, folks. James, I'm just listening. Joseph, yeah. Can you see the comments, Anthony?
No, not really. I guess because it maybe had my name on it. That's the one that I saw. I
Oh,
don't see
okay.
no comments from
Okay.
Crappie Kirby. Hey, I appreciate you, Crappie Kirby. Uh, hey, I just try to break things down the way God give it to me. I tell folks I can't say that I can't say my dad or my uncle or anybody taught me how to fish. I literally got it through the spirit. Um, I was literally waking up, understanding new things about nature. And so, and that's not due to reading or any of that. You know, I think when God sends you into a purpose, He sends you in a direction, and you trust Him. He gives you everything you need, and for the people that you're going to cross. That makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a living example.
There you go. So, you
Wow.
know, uh, and I think that's where I fall. You know, I just try to help folks.
Do you
I
still
try to
fish like that anymore?
me.
Yeah.
Um, so I fish 25 days a month. So, um, I can't say I got other hobbies I like to do, and so I'm trying to like wean myself off of fishing. Um, when I was married, I stopped fishing for 8 years, like totally stopped fishing. Um, she my ex-wife at the time, she didn't like me fishing because she felt like I love fishing more than her. But
Oh yeah.
and so yeah, so I just stopped. And
Oh
so
wow.
I actually didn't start back fishing like until I got divorced, like 8 years later. And then I
Oh
started
wow.
back. Yeah, I got divorced, pretty much went out, bought a boat, and you know, I would tell a person if you're going through a divorce or anything, that's always something hard. And so I had to lean on what I knew, which was God, and that's what I went back to fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but I like other things. Like I fly RC helicopters and drones, and I ride dirt bikes, and I do a lot of different stuff. And so that keeps me, like I said, that keeps me kind of busy.
Oh,
And
okay.
now that I'm actually teaching folks, I thought I was gonna like YouTube because my buddy Chippo was doing it, and so I just tried YouTube, and it seems like I'm not big on doing all that editing and stuff. It's just
Me
sitting in
either.
It's
front of
hard.
yeah, sitting
Kirby's
in front
good
of the
at it.
screen.
Kirby's good
Huh,
at it. My buddy
Kirby?
Kirby, he's good at it.
Yeah. Um,
But I ain't.
I ain't. I'm okay at it. I just don't like the time it takes for me to do things on it,
Yeah,
and
ain't no
so
time.
that kind of turned me off of it. That's why I was like, people say, "When you gonna drop another video?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not. I'm not even going to." Like,
Another 25 hours.
yeah, I look at it like, "Nah, y'all don't even know how much time I put into it," and then because that thing it kind of depress you when you got a lot of followers, and you tell your followers, "Listen. I'm not asking y'all. I'm not trying to sell you something. Just give the video a thumbs up." Guess
Yeah.
what? I don't get the thumbs up. So I'm like, okay, well, then you don't appreciate this 25, 30 hour worth of work I put in, then why should I keep putting it out there?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the Bible tells us not to cast out pearls to swine. You get what I'm saying? And so any type of knowledge or wisdom you may have that you can help folks, the folks that take it for granted, you just throwing it away. You actually casting your pearls to swine. And so I
Yeah.
said, you know what? That I'm gonna stop doing that. And I'm doing this live, and I'm teaching folks. Like I'm booked all the time. Just helping folks, teaching them whether I'm getting on their boat or they getting on my boat. We go over electronics. Like my garage is full of different. I got 17 different monitors. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Yeah. Simrad, Raymarine, Humminbird, you name it, I got it. And so I got 5 boats that I use, and so I can pretty much break down any lake or any electronics, no matter what you got, because I got all of them. And that's why I get tired of Humminbird coming out with something new or Garmin coming out with something new, because I literally go out and buy it. Not that I need it, I just and if a client of mine has it and wants me to break it down, dial it in, that means I got to be familiar with it. And
Yeah.
so I just bought that Mega Live 2, that Humminbird live scope, and I'm gonna set it up on my Ranger, or I'm gonna set it up on my Triton. But I didn't want to spend no $5,500 on it, but it's a part of it. You get what I'm saying? So
So how much do you charge? I mean, am I asking too many questions?
no,
Okay.
no. Um, well, typically the book a date is $50. To lock in a date, and typically I charge 200 for the trip. So a breakdown is like $50 an hour.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Uh,
That's
that's
really
actually what it breaks down to. It's $50 an hour, um, and it is real good because I'll get folks, and that's why I got that bigger boat. I got that 24-footer because I got so much people that wanted to come, and so my Ranger I was taking out 3 people. I could take 4, but didn't want to take 4, and so when I got that Wellcraft, I can take out as many as I want, honestly, and I feel like when people want to bring their grandkids. Like I don't charge for kids and stuff like that. As long as you got an adult helping them come out, I'm gonna teach y'all what the fish are doing, how we gonna search for them based off of the conditions. Overcast skies, high pressure, low pressure, all that stuff matters in what the fish are gonna do. And so that's kind of what I've been doing, just teaching.
And what city are you in?
Rayford, Fayetteville, Rayford area.
Okay,
Um,
Fayetteville. I do know where Fayetteville is because of Fort
Yeah,
Bragg.
that's for Bragg area. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
military.
up?
Yeah.
Hey,
And my best friend's from Lumberton. So I used to go to Lumberton every year for Thanksgiving. I fly out there with her and her family for Thanksgiving every year.
yeah.
Yeah. So I do know where that. Okay, so now I know. Okay, yeah, because I might want to. I do. I come out that way, So I might want to come out and pay for a session because I love learning from different people. I really do. There's just so many people that I do want to fish with, and I said next year I got to get myself back into moving around a little bit more. Had a little rough patch last year, but this year I said I do want to go back to because I was always moving around, going somewhere, doing something, and I like fishing with different people because everybody fishes different and everybody
Yeah.
has different knowledge and excuse me, and different ways of teaching people. So and I have a live scope and I've had pretty good help. I mean, I have. I do have meltdowns all the time on my kayak because I just started kayak fishing last year. And so I call Elbert all the time. And I do have meltdowns. I do. I do because I'm having to learn it on the water by myself. So, I've been on a boat with the live scope, but it just like the other day he helped me change because my transducer was straight and I needed to be cacked up and I didn't know that. And, so he's helping me get it straight, but I wish I had someone in a kayak that was there, to kind of help. So I do. I have total meltdowns on the lake and I'll call him and he'll help me out, even though he's in Kentucky. And Kim, Lamar. I do. I have meltdowns because I think I'm hard on myself because I do want to learn it and be good at it. Hey, Roy. And so it's kind of hard to learn, when you have to learn from people far away. It is.
Well, yeah, I get it. I get it. I always ask folks, especially fishing, I said, do you pray about fishing? A lot of people say, well, I don't want to bother God about opening a fish's mouth. And I say that's not what I mean. Especially when it comes to you wanting to learn. I would also it's just like when I used to read the Bible when I was new in the Bible, like a lot of people will experience the same thing. A lot of people will say, "Man, I don't understand the Bible. It's so hard to read," and they don't know that you're supposed to pray for understanding.
Exactly.
And so the same thing applies because understanding comes through the Holy Spirit. Once you gain the Spirit, it gives you revelation. Revelation is new understanding. And so when you're in the water, you should be praying about fishing, but not praying that the fish open their mouth. No, that's not what I'm telling you. You should be praying for understanding of what you're seeing, God's nature. Think the birds, what birds you see around, what the turtles are doing, what the crane is doing. Once you start understanding how those fish hunt, it makes you a better fisherman as well. Because if you know that, what type of bird hunts what species or what type of bait, you know what other predator fish are going to be around that bait. So if I'm looking for crappie, well, if I go up in a cove and I see like the gray crane, I know that they like threadfin shad, bluefin. What's that? What's the other shad in my lake? Um, anyway, we're gonna say threadfin shad. I know they primarily will target that shad, and so I know I can look for. Let's just say I can look for crappie that way. But say I'm in an area and I start seeing the comrades. Now, the comrades they like all bait, but they like that blueback herring. And so I know I can whenever I see them, sometimes you can find crappie, but a lot of times I'm seeing bass, stripers, stuff like that. See what I'm saying? But that's knowing what that bird likes.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah. So you got to
You
know it
don't.
all. I mean, not. I know what you say. You just got to know like the with the birds. I see what you're saying because Kim be explaining that too about to us when he talks about the different insects and stuff like that. And if you know those types of things, then yeah, I get it.
Yes. A good fisherman is going to know a lot about weather and what weather does to the animals around. It's going to also know you're going to know a lot about bait, different shad. You're going to got to know about the insects that's going to hit the water. When eggs hatch, which fish actually target those larvae. You got to know it. If you put it all together, the puzzle start. You start putting that bigger picture together, and then you can start actually tracking multiple fish. Now, I know y'all like crappie fishing. A lot of people do. And I tell most people, I say a good fisherman should always know about 5 different fish,
You should
five
learn to catch
species of
them all.
fish. Yeah, if you can't learn them all, learn 5. Because
All right.
if you learn the habits of 5 species, you pretty much will know the habits of all species.
At least what's
Because
in your lake.
exactly. And so
Yeah,
spot tail minnows, yes, that's another one. I just saw that comment.
yeah. Someone said a blue gill. What he said, blue. Oh, blue back herring.
Blue back herring. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the blue herrings here, and they outfish us. You see them standing there looking at that water, waiting. Suckers, man, they be cracking me up. They pop that fish, flip it up in their mouth, and they swallow it whole. And it looks nasty, but they be getting them.
Yep.
I feed them in the wintertime because they really get hungry in the wintertime. They'll walk right up to you. Other than that, they're gone. They don't like people.
Yeah.
In the
Well,
wintertime, they will.
that apply to turtles. I see a lot of people like to knock turtles. Uh, and I ain't talking about your big alligator snapping turtles. I ain't talking about them. But your it's like the yellow and black ones or the brown and gray ones that I be seeing. A lot of people they don't like to fish around turtles. But if you're in the right season, you want to just look for turtles, and the turtles will tell you where everything is at. A lot of people
They
don't understand.
nosy.
Huh?
They nosy.
Well, that's not the point of them being nosy. It's just the point of they got to eat too, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I tell the person when you on the lake, not so much as a pond, but especially when I go to new lakes, I like to look for turtles. because that turtle could be anywhere he wants to be in that lake, but he chose a certain area. Um,
Yeah.
a turtle is always going to be around um, a lot of fish, schools of fish. Why I say that is like cover, right? A turtle, he comes up for air, pops his head up, then he goes back down. Say anytime you see, and a lot of fishermen, you'll start seeing this. If you get around a brush pile, if you ain't in like 40 foot of water, say you in 20 and less, you get around a brush pile, a lot of times you'll see a turtle around because that turtle comes up, gets air, then he goes back down. He goes up underneath the brush pile because those fish are pooping. Those fish that are in there, say your crappie, they hunt at night, and then during the day they rest or they go to resting areas. That's why I say brush piles and stuff. And they'll be resting in those areas, but the whole time they're digesting the food that they was swimming around and hunting all night. Okay, and so those fish get around brush piles, they're gonna poop a lot. You'll start finding a lot of cat. If you find a big brush pile that got school of fish, you're gonna see turtles there. You're gonna start seeing a lot of channel catfish. Sometimes you get a lot of bullhead catfish because the turtle, the bullhead catfish, the channel catfish, they will eat the poop of the fish that's pooping it out. Right?
I did
You
not know that.
understand that? Well, that's what I'm saying. Most people don't know. It's the little things that really does make a difference because if you understand how different species hunt, because face it, the best hunters is nature itself. These birds, these turtles, these snakes, they're the best hunters, period. And so if you understand how they hunt, then you understand what you can kind of follow their lead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I sure didn't know that about turtles. Because when you be out there fishing, you see the turtles, you be like, why they keep coming up here, around here, over here? But I
Yes.
didn't know that the brush pile. Yeah, that does make
Yeah.
sense. Because I thought they were trying to eat your fish.
Exactly. They're not trying to eat your fish. Well, that's an easy meal. They'll do it. I see where you say plankton is a very important too. Well, plankton is the most important thing. Plankton is like we
Mhm.
talking zooplankton, not phytoplankton. Um, but plankton is the milk of the sea, and I say that because the biggest swimming creature we have is a whale, right? And whales, that's what they eat. Their diet is plankton, zooplankton. Um, but the problem is how that works is the sunlight creates it. You ever think about this? In the summertime, you can take a bucket of water, and because it's hot outside, you can take that bucket of water, set it in the backyard, and say you forget about it, right? And then you come back 3 weeks, not 3 weeks, 3, 4 days later, you start seeing wingworms, or you start seeing the water's turning green.
Yes, because I do
That's that.
catch rainwater.
Yes. Well, it's algae, right? And so it's that the water temperature is above 70. All right. The sunlight touching water and it heats it up above 70. This is where your bacteria come from. This is where your algae starts. This is how it's created. This is how it's made. And so God naturally made it that way. If you understand, how it works. But that's everything feeds off of zooplankton and phytoplankton from birth when it's really small. They feed on it. And so bait fish, that's what they're feeding on. So the bass guys, let's say if you want to find bass, go to wind-blown banks. Think about that for a second. Wind-blown banks, right? And people say, "Oh, this is the wind is pushing shad towards the bank." And I tell people that's true and false, simply because of this. God ain't created a fish that can't swim through water or through current, right? And so, for that reasoning, understand that zooplankton and phytoplankton it floats, right? And what controls that? Current and wind. All right. And so current and wind is wherever direction the wind is blowing, that's where the shad food is going. The
Oh, so
zooplankton
it blew it up against the bank. Okay.
correct. Correct.
Ah,
So,
okay.
and now this is where your the shad follows their food source. And then who's going to follow the shad? The
Big fish.
predator.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how it works.
Oh, wow. I
And
never.
that's but that's a daytime rule. That's not a nighttime rule. It changes over at night. But you got to kind of understand what the moon does versus what the sun does. We got everybody talks about moon phases, but don't know nothing about sun phases. And but that's a whole different that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, man. I just really appreciate your knowledge tonight. I mean, this is, I had a few people said this is really good alive on here tonight. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yes, but I really appreciate that. But I do. I'm gonna make it out there, and I didn't realize you was in Fayetteville. Like I tell you, Kim would tell you. I always say everything backwards. My head is bad. I think I hit my head too many times in the military when I was in. Um, I don't know for real, but I always have to ask people 50,000 times where they live. But I didn't know you was in that area because I do come to that area quite a bit every year because, like I said, my best friend. She lives in Georgia now, but her family still lives there. And when I come visit her for a whole month, I just leave for a whole month and I go stay at her house for a whole month. And we're like in Charlotte and Lumberton. And then I
Raleigh.
have a friend in Wiseville. He owns 200 and some acres out in Wiseville. Out
Mhm.
there, and I go down there and visit. Me and her, we be all over. And this year, coming up in May, I'll be out there again for a whole month because her birthday, and we're going to go to Miami for her birthday for like a week and fish. Well, I'm gonna fish, but they don't fish. Nobody fishes but me. But we're gonna get a beach house and everything for her birthday. And so yes, I do. I'm gonna make sure I come out there because I gotta fish with you and D Web. I will make sure that I set up me an appointment. He says, do full moon slow down the crappie bite,
Is that
Ricky?
a question? Is that a question for what, me?
I
You asking
think,
that
yeah.
question?
Yeah, Ricky Stowe.
Well, it depends on if you're fishing during the day or during the night. All right, if you're fishing during the night, no, the best time, go fishing during the full moon. They got more light. They're nocturnal creatures. They're gonna feed more. But if you're fishing during the day, understand this. If I was to offer you a slice of pizza after you finish your Thanksgiving dinner, you probably gonna tell me you don't want it. You good, right? And so anytime you got a full moon, knowing that crappie are nocturnal feeders, that they're feeding all night, if you get there early in the morning, the next morning, it should be a really slow bite.
Yeah,
It should be because as the sunlight start coming up over the trees, those fish are going to start backing down, backing away from the hunting grounds. And normally the hunting grounds is 3 to 5 foot of water at night. During and then during the day, they're going back down to your points and your flats, another cover structure, that type of thing. But does it affect it? Yes. It's just going to be a slow bite that morning because you're catching the end of a night bite. And so if you see a full moon, probably should wait till after 12, 1 o'clock to go fishing.
I
Fish
was
the
just gonna
evening.
ask that.
Yeah. You
Okay.
should, because, I've had, most people don't, a lot of people don't understand night fishing. And I fished a lot at night. I know probably more about night fishing than day fishing, but um, there's no predator fish that God created that's going to be in any type of structure at night. And so I see people drop brush piles and crap like that, talking about they go beat the crappie up that night fishing. It doesn't work like that. When the sun sets, if you ever noticed this, if you're a fisherman, then you've noticed this. When the sun is starting to set, when you're just getting beyond the trees and it's low light settings, you notice that all the shad come to the surface, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Now, you're they come to the surface because shad is following sunlight because they know that the predators come out at night. And so as the sun starts to set, the sunlight is retracting out of the actual water column. And so the shad are just following it up. And so this is why they come to the surface at night. It's about to be a purge. So at night, they're going to be across the top of the water. They're going to try to hide in grass lines, rock beds, stuff of that nature, because they know if bass is under a dock or in a brush pile during the day, he's coming out at night. Same thing as the crappie. They're not going to hold on any type of structure at night. Jack the Ripper, that was a serial killer. He never attacked no woman during the day. He was a predator. He attacked them at night. That's how predators. That's the mindset of a predator. They're going to attack at night, and so does it slow the bite down? Yes, the morning bite it'll slow it down. Go into the evening, close to the evening, and you're good. If you got live scope, you get on the brush pile, say before sunset. You can see there's 1,000 fish there. As the sun start dipping, you'll see groups start leaving that brush pile. And then when it's completely dark, that tree that had thousands, that tree is empty. Those fish are headed toward shallow water to hunt shad. That's what's going on.
Mm, wow. Dang.
But listen, like I said, I'm a fishing instructor, so there's an explanation for everything that God has in nature,
Yeah.
and so I'm that type. I'm more of a why, and I see the I just see things the way I just see it different, I guess you could say. But um, God has allowed me to understand it well.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Yeah, but I won't keep y'all all. Everybody, I know everybody's got to go to work and eat and all that, but I really appreciate you coming on here, and talking to the people because I'm quite sure. But hey, if y'all need a find him, y'all want to you heard his prices, I think that's really good for being able to be teach. Look him up if you're in his area. If you ever come to Texas in the DFW area, make sure you stop through, and fish with me.
My
You're more
my
than
son,
welcome. Huh?
my, my son is in Texas. He's in outside of Fort Hood right now. I started
Oh,
my
Cleveland.
fishing adventure because I did 6 years at Fort Hood. Um,
Okay.
so I've been I fished a lot of a lot of people don't know this. Texas has got over 6,000 lakes. You know, a lot. It's a lot of lakes in Texas. And I fished a good 2,000 of them. I'm telling you, I
Good
fished a lot.
Lord. When was
Yes.
you at Fort Hood?
Um, I was a tank commander. I was back. That was back in 2003, four, five. Yeah, I
Okay.
did 4 years there. I was I was part of the 110 Cavalry unit as a
Okay.
tanker.
Okay.
That's how I ended up retiring early. When I went to, we got deployed to Iraq in 2003, the first deployment, and I was actually blown off the top of my tank, and I lost my driver and my gunner that same day. They're in that same blast, and so I
Oh
was
no.
I was evac from Iraq to Germany, and on the flight to Germany, I died, so they pronounced me dead, and went from Germany, had emergency a surgery there, and then ended up going to Walter Reed for a year and a half, learning how to walk again. And so that's how I ended up retiring early.
Okay.
So when I got out of the military, I was disabled vet, combat veteran. But yeah, that's kind of little a little backstory how I was ended up in Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever come back through here, make sure you look a sister up. Cause I would love to fish with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send
Yeah.
you a picture of what I tying on so you can check it out. The
Okay.
panfish
Yeah. Do
stuff.
that.
Yeah, I
Oh
send
yeah.
you.
I, I like to I like to go after some shell crackers. I like eating shell cracker. I'm supposed to be in Clarks Hill. That's Georgia. I'm gonna do. They're gonna have the yellow perch run. So
Yeah,
if you like walleye, because that's a good eating fish.
we got
Saugers,
walleye here.
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't
good
got
eating
that
fish.
here.
So you know about yellow. So yellow perch is kind of in that same
Yeah, they're
class of
like a
fish.
walleye, basically. They're
Hmm.
just a small walleye to me.
Exactly. And but the Parks Hill got them in the 2 pound range.
That's big.
Yes,
That's
very. And
big.
so, so that's what I plan on doing this winter. Like January, I'm gonna be down there for like a week, and I'm gonna load up. There ain't no limits on the yellow perch, so I'm
Boy, I
Wow.
I'm good.
wish.
Well, let me tell you, Kim's Crappie Stoppers. Let me tell you, that's why they can get him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have some leeches and some of the house flies he tries for the perch and all them.
Mhm.
They nice.
I already know. But definitely, yeah, definitely send me some pictures of it, man. I mean, I know you're probably tying up some for other folks, but I'm gonna try to. When it comes to bluegill, I like using artificial. Um,
Yeah, these are
I,
killers.
I,
You like these? Then.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Um, but yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I got to get my gear together. I think I got another trip. Gosh, got another trip in the morning, so I just wanted to stop in, just talk, say hi.
Thank you so much. I've been trying to
You
get you
still ain't.
live.
I want to know how you
Try-
walk on water. That's what I want to
um, for that intro, because a lot of people do ask me that. For that intro,
know.
one of my clients got a pond, like 18 acre pond, and I actually got in the pond waist deep, about four and a half feet. Oh, most people don't notice I'm tall, right? I'm 6'3" and some change, and so a lot of people say, "Man, you way bigger than what I expected." But I built a wall, concrete brick with cinder blocks underneath the water. And so I literally did walk across the water, but I was stepping on the wall that I built so I can walk to the boat.
Right,
And
that was crazy.
yeah, that's how I actually walked on water. So, uh,
That was
That's
pretty
why I
neat.
started watching you. I was like, this dude walk on water.
I know when I see
I
that too,
think
I
he
was like,
Jesus.
how did he do it?
but yeah, that's how I did it. I just
That's pretty good.
the story of Simon Peter and having his faith. That's probably one of my favorite stories. That's why I called it
Oh yeah.
walk. A lot of us forget that it ain't supposed to be sunshine all your life. I know my grandma used to tell me that if you live in a great life and you ain't got no trouble, you need to be worried.
Yeah, you got
Because
a problem. You right.
yeah, the devil don't mess with nobody he already got.
Yeah. Life's about
So
struggle, man.
yeah,
Mm, ain't
yeah,
that the truth?
yeah,
Yeah, I've been to my share, I know. But
Me too.
it's how you come out on the other side. So,
Yeah,
exactly. That's how you
yeah.
come out on the side. So,
for
but
sure.
yeah, that's how I walked across.
He said, is that the page? What's your page name on YouTube and Facebook? So
I'm just Anthony Blandon on my
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
YouTube is Walking on Water, acronym WOW. So if you type in Walking on Water and then put Wow WOW behind it, I should pop up. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
I
get
do.
out of
I'll
here.
let y'all go get y'all because I don't wake up till about 8:39. Have coffee. I don't do nothing really. So I know Kim's got to get up in the morning, and I know you said you have another thing
yeah,
tomorrow. But I really, really thank you for coming on. I mean, this has really been a good live. It really has been. You and Kim, I thank you. You know,
man, I
good
appreciate your help.
information. Good information. So y'all go check him out, y'all, and support him. And if you're in his area, hey, book him.
Hey, yeah, if you willing to learn, I'm willing to teach you.
Man.
All right, y'all take it easy.
All
You
right, man.
too.
Appreciate it.
You have a
You
good
too.
night.
You too.
Later.
Later.
Okay, well, you have a good night, Kim, and y'all make sure y'all check out Kim tomorrow on Facebook on his Kim Burnett. Wait a minute, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Y'all have
Yeah.
Warren on tomorrow.
The what? Yeah,
Warren
tomorrow
Cotton.
Warren Cotton's on tomorrow on Kim's Facebook page. So y'all come and check out him live. And Tuesday, don't forget TikTok with twin fishing and Saturday grown folks fishing and outdoors. And y'all have a blessed night, everybody.
All right.
Peace.
Mm.